Good morning. My name is Raffael. I'm the CEO co-founder of auxmoney, the #1 credit marketplace in the entire Eurozone. Over the next 10 minutes, I'm going to talk to you about how auxmoney is transforming the credit industry and how we are building the future of credit. €441 billion. That's a huge number. This is the market and the volume of consumer loans outstanding in Germany today. All the banks, with all their capital, with all their resources, compete for this same market by using the same technology, by using the same methodologies, how to assess borrowers, and that clearly leads to inefficiency. Because all the banks do it in a very similar way, people that deserve credit don't get credit. And even those that do get credit have to go to a painful process in order to get a loan. A lot of bureaucracy going on. So all in all, this is clearly a very inefficient process. So we thought about how can we use technology, how can we use a better model, like a marketplace model, in order to address these shortcomings. Now we are talking about a bigger market, €1 trillion. We have a lot of entrepreneurs here in the audience. There is no access to credit for entrepreneurs, particularly for new entrepreneurs. This market now includes those. So what we see is by using a different methodology, by using data, by looking at borrowers in a different way, we expand the market significantly. And not only that, but as being a tech-driven company, the consumer experience is much more seamless for the borrower in particular. Less paperwork and less headache in order to get a loan. Clearly, a very much more efficient process than what we are seeing today. And this is why we founded auxmoney. This is why we founded auxmoney in 2007 already, when nobody even talked about fintech. I'm not even sure the word was created at the time. By the way, this is a picture of my two co-founders and me in New York after a 3-hour pitch with Union Square Ventures at the time. That's why we look a bit tired. Today, we are the market leader in the Eurozone. We are backed by very strong institutional or venture capital investors, Union Square Ventures, Index Ventures, Foundation Capital, and Partech. And also, we have institutional commitments, institutional investors investing on the auxmoney marketplace in excess of €100 million. These are insurance companies, these are funds, these are family offices who put their money on the platform in order to seek a return which they clearly cannot get by putting their money to the banks. Let me quickly explain to you how the auxmoney model works. As a marketplace, we bring together borrowers and lenders. So we connect the capital source directly with the recipient of the capital. Very inefficient way of doing that. On the lender side, we have over 50,000 retail investors actively investing on auxmoney. And we have, I mentioned it before, we have also institutional investors investing on auxmoney. Institutional investors, they look for a track record. They want to deploy a couple of million euros per month. auxmoney has that with their history, with their strong track record of strong loan performance, and that's why, as of last year, we were able to attract a couple of institutional investors on the platform that are now actively lending. As a marketplace, the key question is, which function do you insource? What do you outsource? For auxmoney, the key competence is risk management. So this is a service, if you like, that we apply to our market participants, for our lenders, for our borrowers. So we risk assess them, we exclude lenders, and those that we let on the platform, we put them into different score classes in order to help the lenders to make the right investment decisions. So clearly a more efficient process by making it a marketplace model. Let me give you a few examples of the people who benefit from our marketplace model. This is Philip. Philip consolidated his debt at a lower rate on auxmoney and now only pays back his debt at one place rather than at different spots. This is an investor. This is Irene. And like many other investors on the platform, she has been investing over years, and she's generating a return of close to 6% on her money. Carl, we love Carl. Carl has funded a 50,000 euro loan for setting up his own tattoo studio, and clearly he would not have gotten a loan from the bank. And this is Lisa and Ben, a couple that funded capital in order to furnish their flat on auxmoney. What all these have in common, this is not something neither one of those would have gotten from their banks. Neither the return on the capital nor the access to credit at an attractive rate. And auxmoney made that possible for them. Finally, let me tell you what the beauty about the model is. Why with every day that passes, the value proposition for our borrowers and for our lenders at the same time get better. The loans get cheaper, and our investors make a higher risk-adjusted return. So how is that possible? First of all, with every day, with every quarter that passes, we have more data. More data means a bigger track record, like we have seen more loans coming back, we have dispersed more loans, very valuable data. And with that track record comes increased investor trust. Increased investor trust means that lenders have more confidence and they require lower risk premia for their capital because now it's safer. With them requiring lower capital or lower return on their capital, we can offer lower rates to our borrowers. So more quality borrowers come on the site, we see less defaults, we disperse more loans, and with that we build a bigger track record. And the whole circle starts all over again. And this is the beauty of our model and the power of our 7-year legacy. Thank you very much for your attention.